G'day guys and welcome back. It's Rosini16 here, and of course we're here for another episode of Gunning for Glory. Now, we had an absolutely phenomenal last episode which sets us up, so we only need to get one win in this episode to clinch promotion in 3 games. So, well, we have got 3 games. It is looking likely, but you never know. But we're going to jump straight in and we come up against this really nice 100 chem hybrid side of a Bundesliga slash BPL slash Serie A side. Really nice look, and we're going to hop into the highlights and hopefully we can pick up a couple of goals and get the victory and the title. As we go into this game, it was a very, very frustrating game, as you're about to see why. Now, there was a lot of stuff-ups in this game and a lot of EA fuck-ups, as you'll see from this little bit that happened here, where I don't know what happened. He passed it back to the goalkeeper. I was controlling the goalkeeper. I was spamming A to pass it straight out, but for some reason, he just decided to leave it and let it run through. Now, fortunately, this guy was an absolutely lovely guy. By all means, look at his name and just let you guys know he's absolutely phenomenal. He got the ball back and immediately put it back in for an own goal. Obviously, he knew it was a fuck-up and didn't happen. He was obviously hearing me rage over the headset, but it was really, really nice of him to get that own goal back. I mean, he didn't have to, but he did. So absolutely phenomenal. What a good bloke he was. And on the game got even more frustrating as a little bit of play here where Koscielny did do a slide tackle that was probably a penalty, although I don't want to say it was red card worthy. He did pick up a red card, which was really frustrating considering he's my best defender. And not only going to miss him for this game, but for the next one as well. But unfortunately, we do get a red card, give away a penalty. We're playing with 10 men, and we're most likely going to be a goal down, which it does end up being the case, unfortunately. But good thing is there's still another half to go. As long as we replace it, which I did, I chucked another defender and got rid of one of my midfielders. We had a chance of coming back, and we did just that by slowing an absolutely wonderful goal home with Welbeck in the second half. Apologies, I didn't chuck the halftime stats in as I was in a rush to get straight back into the half. I wasn't paying attention and did skip it, so that's why it's not there. But fortunately for us, we did get that goal back, make it 2-2. Considering we're only playing with 10 men, we're doing very, very well. But things get turned on its head from this point with a very frustrating bit of play, but very good on his behalf, where he makes a nice passing play through my defence. And unfortunately, Petacek was having a bit of a spastic game and didn't feel like saving anything, and he lets that one slip home. And then things go from bad to worse in the next highlight as I got really, really mad at this situation. I felt like this was definitely a foul, but turned out it wasn't. He knocked over my player and ran onto goal and scored, which pretty much sealed the fact that we weren't going to be clenching the title in this game. Although we do go on to get another goal here to make it 4-3, I felt like if that play beforehand that was a foul was actually called, then it might have been a draw even, which I felt would have been better than a loss, but there's nothing you can do. We still don't clinch title in this game. Maybe we can go on and get it in the next game or the one after, providing we actually pick up a win in one of these games. But that does end the first game. We're going to jump back, make sure the teams are ready to go, and we'll hop straight into that second game. As we hop into the second game, we come up against a really nice 100 chem BPL side. Very sweaty up front with that Remy, Willian and Sanchez link. Very overpowered midfield with Payet and Ramirez, and then of course Yaya Toure. His defence is very solid with Kazawa, Koscielny, Otamendi and Coleman, so I was looking forward to an intense game, and an intense game it was. This guy was a really good player. He was a very good defender. He stopped me almost every single time up front, and there was very limited highlights to show you that were actually on my behalf. A lot of them were his shots. But fortunately for us, the shots that he was doing also wasn't very good either. He was having very lousy shots from very lousy positions. I don't know if it was my own playing type that put him in that tough position where he couldn't get it, but it was both sides couldn't really attack this game. We might have both been having an off game, I don't know, but it seemed to be just a game of defence. Who was going to stuff up in defence first, and fortunately it was him with a really nice bit of play. Ox bangs the top corner and absolutely hammers it home to make it 1-0 before half time, thankfully enough, because it wasn't going to be many goals in this game, and I was glad that I managed to get the 1 goal up, and hopefully I can defend it out throughout the rest of the game. As you can see by the stats, it was a very boring game. Only 4 shots in the whole game, and considering I had done on target and got a goal, I was very, very lucky. The second half followed the same kind of thing, and it was a very, very boring half. That shot from Ramsey being the only decent shot in the whole half, and that actually took us to full time. So we did manage to hold on to that 1-0 lead, although it was a boring game. We did happen to get the win we needed, which does give us the title, which is absolutely phenomenal. We get 11,000 coins in our pocket and an absolutely phenomenal record of 7 titles out of 8 seasons. So from this point, we head back to the menu and make sure the team's alright. But as for going into the future, we will be entering the draft in the next episode, hopefully getting enough coins to pick up Mesut Ozil after that, which is who I'm aiming to get. If not, maybe I'll buy Hector Bellerin in the right back position. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, we're going to have a very interesting next few episodes as we are getting towards the end of this series, as we are already in Division 2, which is absolutely phenomenal. And considering this side doesn't have the likes of Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil in there, who are the really standout players for Arsenal, it's absolutely phenomenal that we've actually got this far this quickly, and let alone the fact that we've won the titles 7 times out of 8, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I felt like if we played alright in that season that we didn't win the title in, we would have won it, but we just happened to miss out on one of them games and only managed to get promotion. But we're here nonetheless, and we're going to go ahead and hopefully take out Season 2 just as easily as we're taking out every other season. But that is going to be it from me today, guys. Sorry for the short video. There wasn't really a whole lot to show you. They weren't very interesting games, but the next one I guarantee will be a very interesting one as we have the FUT draft. But as I said, that's going to be it from me today, folks. So I really hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for the next one. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and see you later.